Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm T-Squared, and welcome to the Galaxy. So, it's the very first Let's Play of the channel, and I've already got a story. So let me get through that just ever so slightly. So I decided to begin recording over this weekend, this previous weekend, and there was a storm. Thunder was coming through the gameplay, and some heavy rain, things like that, so I had to scrap that particular video because, of course, there was all kinds of background noise. So I attempted to record again on Monday, I believe that it was, or Tuesday. And then I realized while I was editing, there was absolutely no sound from the game. That's where we're coming in today. So, getting into a little bit something different there. I put something out on Twitter. I put a poll out on Twitter to basically let you guys select what game we're going to play. Got a couple of votes in, and it ended up being Prison Architect. So that's going to be the first Let's Play of. Guys, leave comments and suggestions. It may be a couple of episodes before I actually get to them because of the way that I'm recording at the time, but I will get to them. So please leave your comments and suggestions down below. That being said, let us start a new prison. We're going to go with a male warden, or your prisoner gender. Prisoner gender. So we're going to go with the male prisoners for now. We'll do another Let's Play with female prisoners, because that can get a little bit more complicated. Choose your warden. So we have different types of warden here. So we have a regular warden, the lobbyist. We have Rita, J.W. Periwinkle. We have the pacifier, and Safara Aknova. Aknova or Aknova? I'm not quite sure which way to say that. Either way, each one of these wardens have their own perks, you say, except for this first one here, just the regular warden. He is just standard. I'm not gonna quite go through all of the wardens at this time. I may do a breakdown of the game later on, but I'm not gonna quite go through every of the warnings. Basically, right now, the warden we're going to go with is just standard one. He's just balanced. Doesn't have any extra features, anything like that. Fog of War. Let's go through some of the mutators in the creation of the prison. So we're going to go with large because I plan on the series going for just a little bit. Fog of War. Basically, we lose visibility of certain things. I don't want that right now. If we don't have guards or CCTV. We're not going to do that on this Let's Play. We're going to do a little bit more of a challenging Let's Play later on. So generate forest, yes, because we're going to need that for a little bit of money. We're not going to generate lakes or buildings because that can actually get in the way of things. Failure conditions we are going to leave on. We're going to turn on games. I think we can handle that on this one. We're going to handle some events as well. We're not going to do weather and temperature on this Let's Play. We may do it on the next one. You guys may have to remind me of that. We're going to do some staff needs. We're not going to do escape plan, unlimited funds, or we're not going to enable tools and cheats either. I just don't think that's quite necessary. There's also a warden mode. We will have probably a Let's Play on the channel of that at some point as well. With that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so starting off with the map. For those who don't know how to play Prison Architect or have never played it before and or seen it, I welcome you to the game. Paradox, I believe, if I'm speaking correctly, has purchased the game, so there might be some updates coming out soon. Possibly, we will see. Alright, so starting out, you always start with deliveries and garbage here as places that you start off with. And generally, I move garbage immediately. I just don't like it right there. Deliveries is something you don't want to move. Personally, I don't move them immediately because some of your intake will end up where the deliveries is, and that's kind of where I want that to stay for the moment. And I could be wrong on that, but that's what I've seen. So we're looking for garbage. Let's get garbage. Let's remove that, and we're going to put it over here. And then we're also going to have exports. right next to garbage. Skip one. Gonna have that there. Okay, so now we're going to start building, or planning rather, where we want things to go. Want deliveries. And so deliveries going to be here, so they're going to start coming in here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 1. That's 3. Nope. I want 2. Gap of 2. Cool. So let's do that. I want a little bit of a gap here. Alright, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do a 5. We're going to do 5. And then we're going to do this. I cannot do this to save my life. I'm terrible at planning. Okay, so there we go. So we got a nice little start there. I'm going to also start planning our offices, which means we're going to need some objects here. Let's do a door here and a door here. Yeah, I like that. And let's start planning some of that as well. So we need a little bit of a hallway to go this way. We're going to do a little hallway that goes this way. And our offices are actually going to be a 6 by... Let's do 6 by 7? 7 by 7. Yeah, we'll do 7 by 7. One of the other things we're going to need is power and water. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it at 5 offices. I'm going to remove this. Yeah, I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to break this off and make this a bit smaller. I know it's uneven, but that's just how that cookie's going to crumble. And then we're going to make a 9 by 9 room there. And then we're going to take this, and this will be our water here. That's just awkward, so we're going to move that. We're going to do this. Then we're just going to have a small little room there. Alright, so this is going to be our reception area. And we're going to go into a hallway. So where's center-ish? Center-ish is here. So, kind of, I guess, to explain what I'm doing here. There's certain things we're going to need starting off with this game. We're going to be able to get grants, and grants are going to allow us to get more money, a cash flow, if you will. And I can show you that here. The grants. Now, certain grants require you to do certain things, such as basic detention center is one of the first ones you're going to get. You get a $20,000 advance, and then $10,000 for completion. So in total, it's going to be $30,000. But the objectives are to build a holding cell, build a shower, build a yard, build a kitchen, build a canteen, hire at least 2 guards, and hire 2 cooks. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grab that, because we're going to need that cash here soon. But I'm going ahead and planning these out, and so these are going to be our offices here, and that's going to be another grant that we're going to get right after this one. I just want to kind of go ahead and get that started beforehand. That way we could have most of it and have it pretty much done when we start. I'm planning this right here to be a holding cell, at least to start off with. This will probably be a kitchen. And that being said, I'm going to do this for the kitchen. The kitchen doesn't need to be that big. And we're going to take some objects. I'm going to go ahead and put doors. There-ish. There-ish. That's going to be a door. That's going to be a door. That's a door. That's a door. That's a door. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. 1 door. Let us go ahead and start with our foundations. Now, your foundations are the beginning of your game. Gonna have to have that. And let's get that started here. And here. Oh, requires an entrance. Okay, well, you're going to be mean about it. Let's go ahead and start getting it done then. Let's go ahead and build here. And we're going to build there. And we're going to need that as well. It's going to be quite expensive in the beginning here. And some objects as well. So let's go ahead and get our large door in. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. We need a staff door here and here. And we're going to have to manually put most of these walls in here as well. We're going to need another large jail door there. Getting some of that stuff put in. That's just weird. Alright, let's get some more foundation. So that's brick, that's brick. So we're going to do brick here. We're going to do more brick here. Maybe. Get that done. Oh yeah, auto lighting. Please turn that off. They're going to do it for what's already been built. Auto lighting, to me personally, it's a bit annoying, but I mean, it helps out sometimes. I'd rather manually place my lights. And the rest of this, we're going to do concrete. So I want concrete all the way here and around here. I want concrete here and here. I want concrete here. And we'll go ahead and do concrete. That's blocked. We'll do it here and here. Get some objects. Get our jail doors. I think we're going to need a couple of them. So this is going to be the holding cell. So we're going to put one there. We're going to put one there at the shower. This is the canteen. So we're going to do that as well. And you may be wondering why I'm not using the regular doors here. In certain situations, you may have to put your jail on lockdown. So, quite frankly, if I'm going to have to put it on lockdown, I want them stuck wherever they are so I can do what I need to do to get them off of lockdown, essentially. And while that's doing its thing, we're going to build some brick walls here. So, let's do one there. Let's do one there. And I never did finish the hallway, so we're going to do one there. And then we're going to get this hallway finished because, you know, I didn't do it. And then we're going to add some objects. Since this already has a door, we're going to do a door there. We're going to do a door there. We're going to do a door here. We're going to need a door here. We're going to need a door here. And we're going to rotate and put a door there and a door here. I'm also going to put some foundations here in this little cubby hole. This is going to be a storage room, I guess. I can label that later. With that being said, we can also put up some extra walls. So brick wall here. Nope, block. There. 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 Here. You're stuck. Let's demolish wall. And now you're unstuck. And we've got a door there. We've got something there. Good. Good, 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 good. Wall. We need a wall there, please. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get utilities in here as well. So I built this room here a bit bigger for a reason. This power... Actually, I could probably do it here. Do I want it here or here? I want to put the power here. And we're going to put the water pump in here. Yeah, that's how we're going to do that. I want to go ahead and get these in because soon it'll actually get dark and seeing things gets difficult if we don't already have this stuff in. So wait for them to get this done, and awesome. So let's go ahead and do this. Bring that down, bring this around, and bring it straight on down through here. We're going to bring this in through here. We're just going to connect that right there. This one we're going to bring straight on down this way for the time being. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring this line in here. We're going to bring this line right there. Since that's going to be the kitchen, there's a couple of things I'm going to have to directly hook up, so we'll directly hook them once I get that set up there. Going to get some power down here, some lines down here, and I can see that we're already at 13,000, so we're going to have to do this sparingly. And you can designate a yard. A yard does not have to be outside. You can designate an inside yard. And that's what we're going to do for the time being. I will probably redesignate some area for an outside yard. That being said, we'll probably end up rebuilding this entire thing at some point as we grow the prison. I want to fast forward a little bit more here, try to get some of this extra stuff done. Come out of this view. Foundation's great. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the holding cells. Well, we need walls first. I mean, that might help, you know. So let's get some walls in there. We're going to go ahead and block this off. I do not want them going that far right now. And I'm going to manually place... How jammed is this thing? Oh, this thing is almost already full. Alright. The reason I built these rooms so big for the power plant is because it needs capacitors. Capacitors increase how much power you're able to use